This is the passage to the Garden of Earthly Delights. It's to soften you up after you come out of reality on the street and pass through this for the surreality as you pass into the garden itself. It's an art gallery and has all kinds of art that I either picked up off the street or found at garage sales or were given to me. This has a little fountain here that gives you a wonderful sense of water running. Then we have a little Art Deco piece jumping out of the weeds or reeds. And this is a very Leo garden because it has at least 35 representations of Leo or representations of fire. This is the east side of the garden. To the right, there's an amphora that has a octopus going inside to catch the crab. This is James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause. This is David's behind the amphora with the crab coming out. Oh, wait a minute. This seaweed coming out. These are just mobiles that I made and are hanging. Some of them make noise, but most of them just make illusion. There's a statue over here of Shiva, and he is dancing on a water and in a ring of fire. Now you know why it's called the Garden of Earthly Delights. We have a satyr that's running around in it. And we also have poor Prometheus, who gave fire to man and got punished for it by having his liver eaten every morning by a Zeus. Here's our friend. He looks happy. And ship of sail. My ship has sails that are made of silk. The decks are silver lined. It's a little line from a movie called Lady in the Dark. Kurt Weill wrote the music. This is Prometheus, and I added the dragon to it and called him Sparky. This is another one of lion representations. On the pavilion alone, there are 11 cats or symbols of cats or lions or Leos. This is the Hollywood room. It's Hollywood decor. It's a little room where I used to grow my marijuana. But since it's become legal, I can turn it into a little additional room with a very sort of Art Deco feel to it. But it's still part of the garden. These are my mobiles. The one that we're looking at right now I call Nebula, Maker of Stars. And during the day I have sunbeams that shine off the mirror balls. And at night I have laser beams that shine off the mirror balls. This one is called Suspended S or Floating S. And this one in the foreground is called Adagio, because it looks to me like two dancers dancing together. Now we got them spinning. This is the Lion Pavilion. The mask is the mask of winter. It faces north. And as we enter, to the left there are two Bacchus figures. The one below the top one looks very lecherous. It looks like he's slobbering in the bowl of fruit. This one is made of ceramic. This is a snowflake I made by finding this piece of iron and then putting all the brilliance and mirror on it. And this is the spider web chandelier, which I made. It only had a wire frame, and I put all the jewels on it and draped all the crystals on it, and I hung different things inside. There are little spiders inside there. There's a triangle with the Eiffel Tower that spins around in there. There are suspended balls and all kinds of shit going on. The crystals I got from different lamps and also at different flea markets where I found most of the crystal. This is laser beams playing on the fountain. The fountain also has 8 lions' heads on it. And in the background there's a bas-relief of Apollo driving the sun across the sky. The serpentine columns are highlighted with a little tinge of gold. And over here too, we have now looking down from the fountain position into the pavilion and onto the porch. These are the Apollo and what's his name, Zeus, and there's Atlas standing there, leaning against his club, which he just killed the lion, and its mane is hanging on the club. There are about 35 to maybe 50 lions represented in one form or another in the garden. This is Peggy. It would be Pegasus if she had wings, but since she doesn't, she's just Peggy. This is the small space that my garden truly is, as seen from the upper balcony. But I modeled it after Japanese gardens, which take up small space, but the path leads through it so that you feel that you're spending a long walk in a short space. This is leaving the Garden of Earthly Delights. Again, we have more lions on the right. And I love these zebra plants because they're easy to grow, and I like actually they're also called spider plants. This is the garden at night when all the lasers are on, and it, as I said, we have laser beams at night and sunbeams in the morning, and there's my beautiful lion carved out of one piece of wood. I got it at a flea market. Yes. So you can see why I call it the Garden of Earthly Delights. Plus, you can see the influence I hope to impress with my favorite artist, Salvatore Dali, and my favorite mythology, Greek and Roman mythology. I didn't call it a gazebo because it's not shaped like one, and I looked it up, and I liked the interpretation of pavilion, and it's a pleasure pavilion. Here it is from sitting on my porch. This is what I look at. The mobiles to the left, which is Nebula, and then to the right over there, hanging underneath the bougainvillea, are the other mobiles. This is Splendid S, the dragonflies captured, and that's about all you can see from it. But that's what I look at in the morning when I have my cup of coffee on the porch and the sun is shining. Here we go back to Hollywood. Hooray for Hollywood.